to another video of Ruby for Noobs. This is a tutorial series where I teach the viewer how to program in a programming language called Ruby. Today we are going to be starting our first project, which is a four-function calculator. You're probably wondering right now, how am I going to make a four-function calculator? It's very simple, but first you have to show you how to do a few things first. First we'll start with math. So there's addition, there's subtraction, there's multiplication, and there's division. So you have to space these out, because if you just do that, it thinks of it as positive 1 or negative 1, not an actual number. So you have to put spaces in between the number and the sign. There's also one more thing. We won't be using this, but it's helpful to know anyways. Exponents. It's actually two asterisks. I'm not sure why. And there's a modulo. So 7 modulo 2. And that will actually equal 1. I'll show you. So let's have 3 to the power of 3. Actually, no, 2. Let's have 10 divided by 5. Just making this up. 6 times 4. 3 minus 1, and 1 plus 1. Okay, so let's run this. Forgot to put sit out. I clearly did that purposely. So each of these will print out a different answer. You don't actually have to put them in quotation marks. It's kind of like basic on those TI-84 calculators. You can just type in, display and then the problem. You don't have to put quotation marks, which is really helpful. So otherwise it would take a lot longer to do this. So now let's try this. 2, 2, 24, 2, 9, and 1. By the way, modulo returns the remainder of a division problem. In case I didn't mention that already. So now let's get into this. First thing we're gonna do is define two number variables. They will the two numbers that you're gonna do math with. So first gonna create a variable called first number. That's gonna equal get chomp. Then we're gonna create another one called second number. And that's also gonna equal get chomp. Should probably put something that says, type in first number of the problem, type in second number of the problem, so let's do that. Put first number, put second number, oops. Yeah, never mess up on syntax. It will ruin you for the rest of your life. Just kidding, it's just gonna ruin you. It's not good. So, let's run this and see what it does. First number, 1, 2. But it doesn't do anything. We need to make it do something. So let's do puts addition, spelled that right, addition, subtraction, multiplication, pro spelling skills. I'm not spelling this right. Division. Actually, I should probably put or division. So now let's do this. 1, 2. Okay. That doesn't really do anything. So we don't want to actually have to type out addition, subtraction, multiplication, or division every time. So we can do puts A, S, M, A, S. Oh my god, that's so annoying. Okay, S, A, S, M, or D. So that way we just have to type a letter. So next we're gonna create something called a case. This is commonly used in JavaScript, which kind of looks like switch case, kind of like that, but that's not how it works in Ruby. In Ruby, you actually type case to start the method. So case oh wait, no, we need to create a variable first. So variable method equals gets chomp. Chomp, not comp. So now that we have that, let's start case. Case math method. So it's basically saying the current case is math method. So next we're gonna do when A. So now it says the case is math method. So when math method equals A. Now you can type then, or you could just press enter and then indent. I usually do it this way, but I'm just gonna type then just for this. So okay, when A, then and we're gonna have it do something. And we're just gonna copy and paste this for all the other ones. So we're gonna change this to S. Change that to M. Gonna change that to D. So now I'm gonna delete all these. Before we do anything else, end. Otherwise, you'll get a very scary error thing. So now we're going to do first number. Actually, no, we're gonna have it put out first number. Puts first number plus second number. And then we're just going to copy and paste this for the other ones too. In Ruby, copy and pasting actually comes in handy a lot. It's a really cool thing. So, minus sign, I'm going to change this to an asterisk for a multiplication. And we're going to change this into division sign for division. So, now, let's try this. 1, 2, add. And it wait, what? So, what went wrong there? Do you know? I don't either. It says first number plus second number, right? But it gave us 12, which is basically 1, 2. Doesn't that seem a little weird? Do you think print will work? Let's try. Okay, so 1, 2, A. It gave us the same thing. I don't know why. You probably don't know why. I actually do know why. Let's try putting an exclamation mark at the end of these. How do you think that will go? An exclamation mark at the end of these actually makes it so that it'll contain its value. And something else we need to do. Dot to int. So it converts it into a number. Because here is actually turning it into a string. We don't want that. Oh. Need to put that, dot. I've actually noticed a lot of similarities, between Ruby and JavaScript in the way that, math syntax works. Because, if I did that in JavaScript, it also wouldn't work, even if I knew how to make user input like that. Which is actually, pretty hard if you're using processing JavaScript, which is a library that I like to use. So, now that we've done this, let's see if it will work this time. 1, 2, A. Oh. Oops, it's not 2 int. I forgot that this is a newer version of Ruby. 2i. I'm not on top of my game today either. At least I'm not asleep. Last episode, if you didn't watch it, I kept messing up a lot. I even had to record it 2 times. Because I was just not on the ball. It did not work. Well, last time. I was very tired. So, now, that worked. Because, first number was 1, second number is 2. We wanted to add, and it gave us 3. Let's try something. Let's try a different kind of function. Okay, so 5, 10, divide. That didn't work. Hold on a second. This will get very loud. Sorry about that. It gave us 0. Why? 5 divided by 10 would be 0.5, right? You actually can't use floats. I'm not sure why, but it's just a Ruby thing. You can't use floats. A number with a decimal. It's very strange. So now and then we'd have to do 5 10, 5, D, 2. So that is how that works. We just created a 4-function calculator in barely any time. Isn't that amazing? I think I'm gonna have to end this video here. If you liked it or learned anything from this video, please like the video. And if you want to see more videos like this, please subscribe to my channel to so that you'll get notified every time I make a video. And I will see you next time when we will be learning about ASCII. Goodbye.